Alright everybody, Baron here and welcome back to Stick War 2. I'm actually playing this in the web browser at stickpage.com. I don't know why this was never ported to like Steam. Stick War 1, Stick War 2, I guess there's Stick War Legacy that's mobile, but like, I don't know, there's almost no PC presence. Like this is literally on the website. This is nuts. This is a good game. There's so much trash on Steam these days. Why isn't this on it? And this isn't even trash. Anyway, the silent assassin ninjas declare war. When the nations fled your control, some of the more cunning sword wrath managed to escape and rebuild. They train themselves into a new breed of sword wrath, more intelligent and skilled. The new race is called the Shadow Wrath. Now you guys were recommending some tips. So you guys were saying that like put 2 miners on the mana at all times. Guess I gotta do it this way? Can I WASD? No. And I can't right click. Literally have to do it this way. Oh god. I literally forgot because I've been playing a lot of Stick War Legacy. There's like almost very different controls obviously because of, here we go. You guys were saying to get a mixed force, right? So let's see, can I get a Spiriton? Not yet. I'll get 2 Sword Wraths up and early. So let's see, the middle of the map you guys were saying gives me an advantage. And I want to have 2 miners worshipping at all times, so let's get one of those. And let's get 2 miners out when we can. Look at these warriors arriving at the same time, that's awesome. Oh, so then since they're in the same group, I can build them simultaneously. Good. Glad I realized that, you know, now, as opposed to much, much later. Alright, so this is what? Is this a new miner? Well, we'll get him worshipping. So worshipping gets you mana. There's 2 currencies if you look in the upper right. There's also supply, but I don't think I'm capped that way. So the Shadow Wrath are apparently... Can we pause this? Aha! Alright, so what you were saying is that the Shadow Wrath are really good, and they can dodge arrows easily, so I want to have a mixed force. And they deal poison damage, and they're extremely fast. So I'm kind of nervous about them. Now let's get another miner. I want to just maximize my economy. If we're going to be dealing with really, really strong foes, then I want to have a strong army. So once I get a little bit more gold, I'd like to make another sword. Oh, hold on. We've got 4 enemies coming up. Are these the Shadow Wrath? They just hit and ran. Oh, they ran away probably because my archers done kicked their butts. Are you guys going all the way there? I want you to take this. Hey, son. You got a mission here. Oh. They just keep hitting and running. This is interesting. Miner, 49er, get on over here. Let's get... I want another Archidon and another Sword Wrath. And then after I have a decent base force, look at that. Arrow to the face. This is actually... sort of different than I remembered it. I guess my memory is just not serving me correctly right now. But like, imagine if this was just ported over and had really good like mouse controls. That'd be great. I would love that. I would love it. Alright, so we got our 3rd warrior. The 13th warrior. 3 archers, 3 sword wrath, 3 archidons rather. I've got my 2 men worshipping to give me the mana that I need because some of these guys... Well, actually, I don't think I need 2 guys doing the mana, but... Let's get a Spiriton out. And then when I can, maybe another miner as well. I'm not seeing anything on the map right now. So yeah, I'm literally having to use just a mouse, which I guess makes sense, because when you think about like the early days, I don't know how old Stick War 2 is, or even Stick War 1. This is old school stuff. Alright, so we got our first Spiriton coming in here. So you guys were saying pay... Oh, look at these upgrades. Increased attack. Shinobi level 1, cloak. What is this for? Poison on the enemy? Oh, so I can get Shinobi levels. And then there's different upgrades here. What's this for? See, I can't get them just yet. Poison spray, what's that? I have not a clue. That's probably maybe for a giant or something later. So, why don't we get Shinobi level, right? Let's get another Archidon when we can. Oh god. That's a big army. So we've got this guy soaking up a lot of damage. I don't know if it's enough. My army is woefully inadequate. They're hitting and running. Now, how do you just send one guy in? That's one thing I need to figure out. I want to send the miners out, but not the warriors. Okay, so that's what I can do. I can send everybody and then just get miners back to work. I'm pretty sure I lost most of my army there. Alright, so then if I press defend, once they're healed up... Yeah, so these Shadow Wrath are doing hit and run tactics. What are you doing, my friend? You should be mining, I guess. I probably just purchased him. This is good. This seems like it's gonna be a challenging level. Alright, get out there and defend again. I got my shinobi level, so who knows? Maybe it'll help. Do I want another miner? I feel like I'm low. Get an Archidon. They're expensive, you know? The first level was not hard, but I've heard that these guys are extremely good. Both for me when I conquer them, but I have to conquer them first, so that is going to be the challenge. I've got 2 Spiritons. And, let's see. Should we do quantity has a quality all its own? Oh my gosh. Oh, there's freaking... They're like phasing in and out. A unit has been poisoned. Garrison this unit with poison. Alright, where's the dude with poison? Pull back, please. Alright, so now I know just to press that button. Oh my god, and then they're freaking hitting and running, boys. Alright, which unit has poison? Maybe he's dead. Maybe he's already dead. Yeah, so those guys are pretty deadly. Needless to say, when you run across ninjas, they're really good and sneaky. So remember, I'm still relatively new to... This is the second time I've ever played Stick War 2. Or rather, any Stick War that's the Flash version. Or maybe it's Java, I don't know. The web version, right? I want another one of the big boys. I need a lot more guys that can tank a lot of damage, I think, right now. Mixed Force is what you guys recommended. I think it was Skyrim Assassin and Brian Matulka were the big pro tippers. And you guys upvoted their comment. Okay, we've got a... Oh my god, how many shinobis is that? Look at them. See, and then they just cut them down easy peasy. They're so good. Okay, I think I've taken out 1 or 2. Get back to defense. So I think I need more soaking and hitting. Oops, I wanted to cancel that. Sorry. I wanted to get a Spiriton once I can afford it, and I think I have a miner probably out here. Let's check. Yes, I do. So that's how I decided to do it. Was just kind of send the units out so then I could easily see, because it leaves their hit points up. Alright, so what I did was I sent them back. Some of them are hurt. Alright. Now, in a short moment, I should be able to get Archidon. And I'm not being attacked right now, so as I see it, you know, I think it's a pretty good idea right now to let these guys heal up when they're not in combat. So now let's send them out. I can buy Rage, increased attack. Castle Archer, and increased Castle Archer. I guess I could always absorb their attack, try to take out as many of the Shadow Wrath as possible. I like the archers. The archers, as long as I have a mixed force, the archers seem to be the ones that are the best at taking out the Shadow Wrath. I'm not sure though. It's they phase in and out. So I'm gonna get another one. Another one. I wonder what my army size is. It says we have 51, but some of them, I think Spiritons take like 2. Yeah, 3 supply. 1 for them, 2 for them. Okay. And 2 miners are 2 supply. I'm gonna call it supply just because it's like the first strategy game I ever played was Command & Conquer 95, and then there was also like StarCraft, right? And in that, it's like you're like manpower and supply are more or less the same thing. How many units you can field based off how many you can supply them, right? All right, so at some point I need. Oh god. They lured the guys out. Pull back, and then look at this. Let's see if they come back. Yeah, the archers are what scares them away. So, but obviously I need the units to tank it while the archers do their thing. Look at that. I think I may have taken out 2 of them, or maybe that's just 1. Oh, here they come again. Oh my god, look at how many they have! Archers just got down 2 before they could do anything. Man, those guys are sneaky. I love them. I can't wait to have them on my team. So at this point, I'm thinking just... I think I've got enough Spiritans, so now I should focus on Sword Wrath. But I think... Oh, what's this? Resilience. Increased statue health, so that... Now, how come I can't use these upgrades? Is it because I don't have them purchased? What's this guy? Passive income gold. Sure. I like that idea. I probably should have gotten that early to kind of boost my economy here, but, you know. Mistakes were made, lessons were learned. That's one of the key things to learning, Riz, right? You know, like, you have to make mistakes. Well, you don't have to, but oftentimes it happens. Oh, and look at this. Is that because I'm still clicked on that unit? Tower spawn 1. Spawn an uncontrolled ghostly unit? How do I get these things? I must have to upgrade them, and I might have to do them in the menu or something? Look at this. It looks like there's a well and a crypt, but some of those aren't. But all these buildings, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We've got 6 different buildings. I think this is the giant. These are the 4 units, and these are the other things. This seems to be random stuff. And then this seems to be like economy and mining and whatnot. Alright, I'm kind of slacking right now. I'm sure some of you are like, Baron, you got unused resources. You need to put those to the war effort. This guy's kind of weak, and I want to... Actually, I'm going to heal these guys. So I'm going to leave the miners out to do their thing. And I'm going to summon more units. Yeah, so I kind of went back on what I just said, where we were gonna go Sword Wrath. I've got a unit cap of 70. Now, I've been playing Stick War Legacy on mobile through an emulator called BlueStacks, and you have a unit cap of 40, which is interesting. I find it... Alright, yeah, let's send them back out, because they're all healed up, and I want my men ready for the next attack. Alright, so now I'm just gonna fill up my ranks with Sword Wrath. I feel like the mixed force, the archers, the Spiritans are gonna soak up a lot of damage, archers are gonna give a lot, and then Sword Wraths are kind of... They can't soak damage. I've seen them get pretty wiped out early. How are we doing, boys? Alright, I think after these units get here, is this miner saying to be... No, that's... Wait, can I hit 1, 2, and 3? Let's check. 2. Oh my gosh, okay. I wish I could do WASD, but at least now I know... Okay, good. I'm gonna start using the hotkeys. I was just saying, like, I wish there were hotkeys. I found some hotkeys, guys, because I was like, I'm not queuing up 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a second. See? The learning process. Gotta love it. Alright, I've got reinforcements coming. We're gonna take the middle with this force. I don't think the enemy's gonna be able to stop this army. Look at this! This is a great... I wish... Oh my gosh, we're gonna meet in the middle. We're cutting them down as they run. I love it. Look at them. They're able to just, like, avoid... Oh! Oh, we're hitting them as they run. We got one. Okay, I saw a lot of units, and it turned out those were their miners. So this is gonna be the dangerous thing. We're cutting down their miners. And then I can be summoning in... I'm gonna summon in some archers. Here we go. Oh, and look, this statue's going down. The Shadow Wrath have joined our forces. So I probably waited a little bit longer than I could. You guys really made it sound like the Shadow Wrath are, like, big and bad. And they were, but I think I, like, gave them a lot more credit. Cloak, and the next attack out of a Shinobi will do increased damage and inflict poison on the enemy. Now, is that passive or active? So look at that. My army, we dropped off at 1 attack? Oh wait, they were red, so they were ahead of me for a long time until we just did this massive push right near the end. Alright. That's pretty good. So, let's see, who are we gonna be fighting next? Okay, so this is my campaign points, right? So you guys were saying that this is pretty good. So this explains Miner Hustle, increases miner speed and health. I like this. Spiritans will move into a defensive stance, reducing incoming damage by 40%. I like that, and it also upgrades a lot, plus Shinobi level 2. So we're gonna get that, because I love my Spiritans. They look the coolest, in my opinion. Oh, magic kill. It's almost like Magikarp. Magic in the air. Wizards and monks declare war. The rebel Magikil have trained women of their empire in the art of magic, creating powerful Merrics and the ability to heal and cure. This is funny. So, I'm playing a Stick War Legacy campaign. I just started it, as well as the Stick War Legacy Zombies mode on the main channel, Baron Von Games. And I've done this one, and I'm thinking about Stick Empires, I believe is it Stick War Empires or Stick Empires? And then there's obviously Stick War 1, and there's a few other games. If you guys have other games that are like this that I should check out, let me know in the comments, and I'll do that, because I'm loving this genre. I call it a tug of war, or like a simple RTS kind of game, and I really like them. I'm having a lot of fun with them. It kind of started with Swarm Queen, so if you guys have any ideas and recommendations, let me know. But yes, so now the next episode we're going to be fighting the wizards and monks. They have declared war, and we must defeat them.